Welcome back everyone. Today I have another video, and this time I have Luffy as this this list that we're seeing right now got third place at one of the regionals. Shout outs to David Hultz, I think is his name. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put the name here. And yeah, I mean, I did a tier list video on last Sunday, and I put this leader very low, like on tier 2 levels for this leader. But now, this is the third time that he tops an event. And there's a lot of people defending this leader when I make the tier list video. So I'm willing to admit that I was wrong on this one. There must be something unique that this leader is doing to be showing more results than any other of the black leaders. And I can see where it lies, because one thing that this leader does very well is that he can just KO blockers and get energy to attack with bigger numbers. So it's efficient enough and it's unique enough to where it actually differentiates from the other black leaders very well. So the main thing on this deck, and the card that I'm most impressed with out of all this testing that I would probably put to 4 is Kobe, because Kobe works very well with Sabo and Borsalino. As you can just play Borsalino, play Sabo, then on another turn you do a cost reduction, and then you use the Kobe, and then you have protection for the Kobe, and that way you can keep using the Kobe's ability to KO every card on the opponent's board. It was actually very amazing. I like the Kobe. I think 3 it could be a 4-off. There is other cards that are not doing as much, and it also functions as a blocker. The opponent has to KO it. And if you're playing like mid-range versus mid-range, that means that they have to actually do a leader attack or something like that. Like not just like a 1k attack. It is meaningful versus like a mid-range matchup. That's the one thing I want to point out about this deck. Another thing that I want to point out, I mean, decks like Shanks, things like Kusan, things like these two things work very well with the leader because it allows you to attack for 6k. And I think that's more meaningful against something like Whitebeard. That it actually makes it worth it to play this leader, because you're able to play Kusan, KO something on the opponent's board, and at the same time attack for 6 at their leader. And that's meaningful. That's very good that you keep applying the pressure, and then you have a win condition now on the board, and you apply that turn, you poke him for 5k. And that's how you win the game. And another card that is very important is Sakatsuki. Again, being able to do it on curve and attack for 6. Keep pressuring the opponent for 6 is very good. Shanks, it could be, if you play it after Kusan, it is very devastating, because you basically just board wipe the opponent. If you play it after, like on curve, it's very good against red decks, so I think that's why he's there on the deck. Like against Law, there's a lot of Law running around, so you can just KO all the blockers, attack for 8 probably, 7, 8, and then just definitely punish your Law opponent very well. So I like this card because of that reason, and it makes sense to play it this way. I really don't have any complaints about the deck. I think the Rebecca matchup is difficult because they play Kairos, and Kairos cannot be KO, and your deck functions around being able to KO anything. So that card really houses you very hard. But beyond that card, I don't think there is anything in the format that it doesn't deal with, at least very decent enough. Against red decks, you have like brand new, and you can play small things to just combat their opponent's board. Against any yellow decks, you just probably just house them super hard, because you play Sengoku, you play Kusan, you play like anything that minuses the opponent's cards, and then you can KO them. You're just gonna lose. As soon as you develop a Kusan and you can KO their big moms every turn, GG for them. It's game over. It doesn't matter if they're burning you, if it doesn't matter what they're doing, because you're also playing a bunch of blockers, and blockers that cannot be killed. That also matters against yellow. So you house all the yellow matchups, and I think you have a decent matchup versus the red decks in general. So I'm willing to admit that this is a tier 1 deck, and I was mistaken on downplaying this deck. It is actually very good, and it's just not going to be well represented because it's still a black deck. It's still, you can also break sometimes. You have draw too many of these non-counterable because they are really expensive. And if you don't get it out of your hand like quickly enough, you're gonna be bad. But you do have ways to get it out of your hand with Sabo, with like Sakatsuki. At least you don't feel as bad about discarding cards if you have multiple Kusans in your hand. But Sabo, I think, is the best card for that. Like, you get to just cycle cards out of your hand and get rid of the bricks. So this is really one of the additions for Black that has really made the decks more cohesive and not be able to break too much. But yeah, let's go see some gameplay. Okay, we're gonna take first from Ace, and our hand is not bad, so I'm gonna keep. We have brand new into 5-drop into protection, probably what's gonna be good, and then into Shanks. Depending on if he's playing a bunch of 1-drops, Shanks could actually be really good. Which they could probably be playing a lot of 1-drops, like Buggy and Iso as a searcher. So it could get some value for sure. Okay, let him go. My turn. Okay, I will attack for 6. Since we're going, we can do a 5 and a 4 instead of Shanks. So yeah, that was gonna be good. He combos out. Interesting. Now that we have Borsalino, we're definitely gonna get Borsalino, but it's interesting that he combo out of that one. Maybe his hand is really like heavy with cards that he cannot counter with. But now we can do Sengoku and Kusan on the same turn and set up like a nasty Shanks the following turn. So I like that idea. Oh yeah, we'll take it. Is he trying to play? Well, I assume he's playing the list that got first. But who knows? He has a Red Hawk, I assume. So I'm just gonna attack for this. If he wants to combo, that's fine. I do not mind. I could also just play the blocker, because the blocker doesn't die. But I kind of want to cycle this guy out of my hand. And then go from there, because if he plays a 5-drop here, that dies to like something like Kobe. Very good. Now this ISO we don't have to be worried about, because we have... Oh, nice. Now the Shanks is going to be super nasty. Oh, he does Fire Fist, which is okay. We really don't mind that one. We do have to counter out of something here, because it could be an issue. 7. We can do Shanks next turn. So I don't see why I wouldn't do this. And just straight up attack for 8. We don't have anything else to do, so it's fine. We'll play the Kusan, and then if we play something else, we get to destroy everything with the Shanks. So it is going to do very well for us. Okay, I did play into that one. That's my bad. That was my mistake here. But at least we're going to be able to do this. I did want to kill that one, not going to lie. We'll take this one, I guess. Well, with that being the case, we're gonna play a 6 and a 4 here. I did play the Kusan first because I didn't know what I needed to play around, but it is my bad, I agree. But I'm trying to get more value out of my Shanks. And playing the Sengoku is definitely the way that I can do it. Now I'm gonna be blocking early, but he can do a Fire Fist now, KO my Sengoku. And then we'll go from there. I'll just play a Kusan and then Kusan again. Probably the best way. But I did want to get the blocker out now that it was time. Probably double Kusan is going to be good. And then Shanks is going to be devastating as well. We'll see. If this survives, I'll do Shanks immediately. If no, I could maybe wait a turn to do the Kusan. Now, it's going to be hard for him to destroy my Borsalino. Well, actually, I don't think it's possible for him to destroy my Borsalino. But he could destroy my Sengoku. There's a lot of cards that do that in his deck. But, I mean, they probably require... Okay, well, he has the Jet Pistol. But now he doesn't have too many answers for my stuff. I'll definitely block, because if he wants to spend his whole turn attacking with Marco, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't need this. Oh, he's gonna do Otama. Okay, well, I do a 1. Do I want... How much do I want this card? I think I do want it. Because now we do Kusan, KO this one. Use action here. And then we attack the leader. And then we do Shanks next turn. And it's going to be amazing. We let him deal those damage with these cards. And then we go Shanks, destroy everything. And we should be fine. Punish him for playing the Otama. And for not taking the life. Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to be so good. This Shanks is going to be a yikes for my opponent. Like, this is going to go to 9. Naturally. Wow. Oh, I guess he can kill my... Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he kills this one. Because I do have the answer for... He's bored. And yeah, he can kill my Borsalino, but it doesn't matter. Shanks is going to be the problem now. And I might just leave Shanks on my hand. Oh, he's deciding whether he wants to attack the Luffy or my life. Depending on what he does. Oh, the Borsalino. I might take it. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I have too much counter now. Then I go here. Use action. Let's get rid of the Kusan. I don't need it. Use action. Use action. Use action. Use action. I'm gonna cycle this one. Choose no targets. I'm gonna attack with 5 first, because if in case he has something that he can use out of life. I want to get some value out of this immediately. And here we just needed to put him to 0. And there you see the power of Shanks, I guess, even against a leader like this one. Because now my opponent was gonna use all the small ones to go for game, but now it's not that easy. Yeah, he can remove my Shanks all he wants, but he has 3 cards in hand. What's that gonna do? Put me to 0. Okay, I play a blocker. Play 2 blockers, for that matter. And attack you for 5 and 7. Not even 6 and 6, something like that. Yeah, not gonna let this one die though. This one and this one. Yep. It was a good matchup for the deck. I mean, especially for the Shanks. What happened there? My opponent played well, but there's just so much that you can do at some point, right? Okay, and we're gonna play against Rebecca. Definitely our cards that cannot be KO are the best. They can still be annoyed by some things, but it's fine. I think it should be fine. I have a Great Eruption Sakatsuki play for sorry, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do here. If I do Great Eruption next turn and they play like a 4-drop, I can just do these 2 things. So they just attack for 8. No reason not to. If they play something that I can KO with Kobe, I could probably do it. Or I could just wait until I have Borsalino plus Kobe, so I can defend the Kobe. That's a good play too. They have to defend, which is okay for us. Now that way you're gonna have not too many 2K counters, and we go from there. He goes with the Kairos. It's alright. Have no problems with that. It's gonna be hard for them to have more 2K counters, but they could. Okay. That's good for us. And as I was saying, I'm gonna play my Borsalino. And I'm gonna wait on the Kobe when I can actually use it for like a good ability here. The Luffy is gonna be an annoyance for sure. And if my opponent is... probably shouldn't attack me. Because I have... I mean, Kusani is gonna be good against them, so... a lot of cards are gonna be good against him. So I wouldn't attack, I don't think. But I mean, not attacking is also kind of like lame. Now he protects his stuff from destruction here. And then next turn he could play the Luffy plus attack, dual attack for a big number. So it is actually not ideal to play good cards here. I think what I'm gonna do is just play this one. Try to get a Kusan, I think. Oh no, I cannot get a Kusan, it's a former. This is a Navy card. I don't want to play too hard into the whatchamacallit, the Luffy. So I'm just gonna get the Sakatsuki here. I'm gonna attack for 7 here. And attack for 8. If he blocks this one, then I get to attack it for 8, which I'm okay with. And then we have the Sakatsuki as another answer there. And then he's gonna play Luffy, destroy both, and I'm gonna do Sakatsuki, KO that guy, we're good, we're chilling. Okay, so he's gonna do Kairos, which is not bad for me. You know what? I'm gonna let it die just because I know he can just KO it easily or attack it again and just pressure my hand. And I think my hand is gonna be important in this matchup. We're going into 9. 9 doesn't do much, to be honest. No, that's fine. What do we do here? We definitely do this one. KO this one, use as an action. And then I think I play Borsalino, keep up Impact Wave. No, I cannot keep up Impact Wave, but we can play Borsalino. Attack for 7, force him to take a life. Okay. We're gonna play this a little bit slower. We're gonna have to wait for the Luffy to come down so we have the answers, and he has to keep answering our guy. And then from there, we'll see what happens. He's definitely gonna attack my Kobe. And then he goes this one. I do a 2K. Why not? Force him to get back the cards. Then we have this for next turn. I don't have any counters now that I think about it, but it should be fine. Actually, yeah, sad that I don't have the 2k counter there. What does he have for 3? He goes this one. Okay, so he's gonna kill this one here. Oh, he doesn't kill this one? What is he doing? I might as well take it. Block it. Because that forces him to have to deal with it eventually. And then here we're gonna kill this one. Oh wait, I should have done it after playing something, right? That's my bad. But then we're gonna play this one. Minus. Play this one. Use ability. On, I don't think I can play Kusan. It's too bad. And then attack for a big number here. And then my opponent is probably trying to go for game. But this is what we have. Rebecca, I don't think it's a decent matchup. Because they just have what they have. And then finally place our Lombos. When it is not like a consequence for them. And this guy is just too good against us because we cannot KO it. Well, maybe now we could. Yeah, now is the time where we could actually KO it. He goes Leo. Leo doesn't KO anything here. Rebecca. Well, we'll definitely just KO this one. So we can KO at least 2 things here on my opponent's side. So how do we do it here? It's not gonna be easy. Still has to be like KO this one, attack for a big number. And really just hope. Oh, okay. Now, if he destroys my guy, it's just gonna be really hard to win. Kill this one and do this. And then, of course, we're not gonna let him take the damage here because we know what's coming, but he can just play a blocker and do nothing here. Yeah, block that one, I guess. Try to give myself the best outs possible. Let's see, attack for 8. He has used a lot of the 2Ks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he doesn't have 2Ks left. So we're gonna try to no, I have to play Sable, right? Now if I play Sable, he wins with the other Sable. I really don't have any other options. But like get kind of lucky out of life. And even then, I don't win. Oh, he had more 2K counters, huh? We're gonna bluff 2K counter, but I don't think we can win. He has definitely the gun, and he just needs to go for game here. I don't know if he has, probably has multiple. Yeah, this is the card that you cannot beat on this matchup. It just goes too hard. All right. Sorry about the game state. I forgot to record, but nothing has happened. He just attacked me for 6. I took a life. I'm going second, so I'm just gonna play my Borsalino and let him go. Interesting that he took the life, but I guess that's fine. I assume he's gonna do swords, or like a removal spell here of some sorts. That would be my what I think is gonna happen. But no, he does robbing immediately, so we can KO her and attack him. That sounds really good for me, because it allows me to keep developing bodies and try to just remove his stuff. Next turn, I am gonna probably play Kobe and Kusan. Yeah, I think I like that. And then let's use action here. Let's attack for 5 first, as I don't really want him to attack my life anymore. And then attack for 6. Let him go. Now the removal, what kind of removal he can do for, well, 8. He can play the Croc, which is not ideal. Oh, I'll definitely take that one, because now, okay, there's nice things happening here. Now we're gonna use Kobe to kill this one. Oh, okay, that works. Let's attack with this one first. I could have leave 2 of them, I guess. So next turn I can do Kobe, Borsalino, and then next turn I can do like a double kill. But I think this is fine. Kill this one, use action, attack for 6. And then we play Borsalino, and then we'll let him go. Now he has to keep using removal here, or else I'm gonna be able to kill. If he goes wide, I'm gonna be able to kill whatever he plays. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter what he attacked really. I guess I'll do no blockers. Block with this one. Mihawk doesn't do... I cannot do anything against Mihawk right now. Can I get another cost reducer so I can kill the Mihawk? I could also just like 0-0. It's too much. What are my options here? I kind of want to destroy the Mihawk. Let me see what I get with this one. Yeah, I wanted to get the Kusan. That was my idea. I don't think I'm gonna use this one anymore. Choose this target. Draw 1 turn too late, but it is what it is. I'll attack for 8 here. Force him to take another life. And then we'll let him go. Ideally, next turn I'm able to KO the Kusan with the Kusan and like both Kusans here, depending if he lets this one die or not. But I think he wants to play like the A drop. Like that could be his plan. But yeah, that's why I did this play this way. I wanted to have a way to KO his things. Or at least get some value out of the Kusan, because I'm getting 0 value out of it right now if I played it last turn. And if I don't get value out of the Kusan, then the Red Rock will be much more punishing. Like I just lose a whole turn for doing nothing. So that's why I took the play where I go with the brand new. Now I have more options now, because I can if he does like a removal on Kusan, then I have the option of play Sakatsuki, and instead of doing the Kusan, because like again he doesn't KO the Mihawk, which is the main problem, right? And whatever he plays is definitely just going to die. No blockers, but yeah, we should just use a 2k counter. And then another Mihawk I think he's gonna do. But we do have an answer for that, don't we? No, not really. Okay, so he does the Red Rock. which is fine, but that's why we didn't play the Kusan. Now we have the options of playing another Kusan, and then, or we can play double Suru and then play the Sakatsuki. Is another option. Interesting. Well, now playing the Kusan is not as bad. Oh, but he gets the Red Rock back, so it is kind of like not as good. So what do we do? So my options are to play double Suru and KO the Mihawk, which could be okay. Double Suru KO the Mihawk. Is that good enough? What else is my other option? I really don't have any. I mean, I can just play the Kusan. That doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna play the Kusan because I don't like where this is going. And instead of doing this, I'm just gonna attack with brand new and Luffy and Borsalino, and I'm gonna keep impact wave up. And with Luffy, I guess the nice thing about Luffy is that you can attack after everything, and if he decides to block with anything, I just get a free done on my Luffy. If he doesn't block, it will be kind of like, yeah, strange if he doesn't. Cancel. I don't need to use it. He's gonna do Red Rock, which is gonna bounce back the Kusan to my hand. We already know this, I mean, to the deck. But, like, nothing happened this turn. Like, if we're gonna trade resources that way, I don't lose anything by doing this. So I don't mind. And I can wait another turn to see what I get. And I cycle my Kusans, which is important. I keep my hand size and all of that. And he's now down to, like, a few cards in hand. And he has to develop his cards to do anything. Now he attacks my Borsalino, which I get to just combo free. And see what he does from here. Not gonna let all things die for sure. And I think he does have to remove my Kusan again. So now it's getting to a point where playing the Kusan is actually a decent play. But if he doesn't develop anything, then I'll just do Zuru Sakatsuki and call it a day. Right? It depends. I'm trying to play it depending on what my opponent does here. It's been a good place, a good game so far. Oh wait, that's not what I needed. I thought he was attacking my leader. That's my bad. That's on me. Okay. That's not terrible because I can KO it with Kusan. And then, with Kobe. And then I get some value out of my cards. And he still needs to get a Red Rock for my Kusan. And he discard a Red Rock. Okay. Okay, I can play this. Because now I get to play Kusan, KO the blocker, Kobe, KO the Sogeking, attack for 7. Now this is the turn to play a Kusan, because I get all the value. And this is the turn that I was waiting for, right? This is a -5, yeah. Yeah, it is perfect now. KO this one, use action on the Luffy. 2 or less, use action on the Luffy. And then attack the leader for 7. So this is the turn where it was super important. That's why we saved the Kusan to get some value. Because now if he Red Rocket, sure, that's fine. And then now I'm going to attack with the Borsalino because he doesn't seem to want to combo anything here. So let's just get it low so he has to play blockers. And then we can just destroy him. So that was very important for us. If he destroys the Kobe, that's fine. He functions as a blocker. I don't want to combo cards from my hand. Now what's going to be important is winning the game. And if he doesn't have an answer for Kusan, it's just gonna be GG. Anyway, because I can KO any blocker here with Sakatsuki. And oh yeah, I definitely just saved my Borsalino here. We are gonna have to, like, we're putting him under a lot of pressure here. Like, he better have answers for my things, or else I'm gonna win the game. I guess I could have just protected the Kobe, but no, I think the 5k there was good. Although he's gonna draw a card, or it's fine. Either way was fine with me. No, that one is definitely gonna die. Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. You see, that's what I was talking about. Now there is just no out for him. He already lost the game. I just get to destroy the Mihawk, and I don't need to worry about anything else for the rest of the game. Oh, unless he does. Oh, he's probably doing the Red Rock anyway here. So I shouldn't cry victory just yet. Oh, it is not. So I win. I just get to do this. Deploy, use action, discard one of these ones. Use action here. Attack with 10k on the leader. He blocks, use action here. I could attack with everything, but he has all the energy up, so that means he's gonna have a couple of counters, so that's just wasted energy at that point. If he wants to block this one, he draws 2 cards, whatever the case. Or not. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll just do it next turn. I don't have to attack for game this turn. We have already gotten rid of the Mihawk, which was the threat. And now it is just impossible to win. Okay, we're gonna go second against this deck. This hand, I mean, it could be better, to be honest. Yeah, I like this. They don't like removal, so this is much better. I could wait on the second Kusan for a later turn, but we'll see. He plays Chopper. I'll take that one. What does this one do? Making discard? I think that's actually very good. Because this is a deck that doesn't do very well with low hand size. So we're gonna attack first. Of course he's gonna take it. And he played this one, so amazing. So he has to take this damage for free. Now I do have to probably out combo out of a lot of attacks, because I have a heavy hand with double 10 drop that is gonna win me the match, but I have to be able to just play them, right? So from here on, if he attacks for 5, I should combo out of that. Because I don't have any removal in between. So whatever he plays, he's going to be able to stick on the board for a little bit. I could have not attacked the leader. Oh, what is this? You got a Nami? Now, I think I'm going to play the Sabo so I can draw some removal. Maybe some Kobe would be good. I don't know why he played this one, though. That's a good draw. I guess I'll do this one, eh? Let's see if he does a Punk Gibson or something like that. I'll be okay with that. No, he does not. Okay, so then we can just do this. We're not gonna attack with this one because next turn I'll attack with everything. And he's gonna attack it back, or he's gonna do something to KO my Kusans. And again, I'm gonna combo out of the Nami and the other one if possible. And I just go here. Sorry. I don't know what they're thinking. Oh, Brook is really good actually. Oh, but he goes Guild Tesoro. No fear to the removal. I'll block that one again. I'm just trying to find my removal. But I don't want to take damage because I know the late game is going to be important for me if I don't take damage. Because I can kill the 10 drops easily. Now I go here. -4 cost on this one. I'm saying I have it, but I don't. Because he doesn't need to know that. And I could have it if I draw the Kobe with the leader. With the Kusan. Okay. I don't. So we're gonna scare him. No, we're just gonna attack for 5 here. And then 5. And I don't think he's gonna do Tesoro just yet, because then he won't be ever able to do Okay, sure. That's fine, because I should have attacked with the leader. I'm sorry, that's my bad. But I don't think he's gonna do Tesoro anyway, because he won't be able to do the leader ever again. We have some defense here that we're gonna play Kusan back to back, and that's just gonna be enough to win. He might do Tesoro. I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst idea. He did do it. Okay. Well, that means... What does that mean? That we have time. Yes, that's what it means. So we get to do attack for 5. -4 and see if he blocks. He should block with this one. He didn't. Okay. Well, kill that one. Use action on this one. Attack it here. And then let him go. I don't need to expose my second Kusan. He's gonna attack this one with everything anyway. He can play it like whatever. If he does, it doesn't matter because I have him in -5 here. So he's gonna die regardless. And now he has 9 energy, so he cannot lock my guys. And it doesn't matter at this point. That one is gonna die anyway, so just let it die. Don't need to do anything else. If he attacks with Brook, he's gonna die next turn. Whatever he plays, he just dies. Sure, it's just a blocker at that point. I guess they don't have anything else. They just have the removal here. Like, they have to use it as removal. I don't have to take that one. I could take the double 6. No, actually, I'm going to save that one. That one is going to be good later on. I guess I don't need to do this. No, it's fine. I'll keep him. They're going to be good. So here, I assume he's going to do this one here. Use action on the leader. Let's do attack here. Yeah, these ones are going to be good against what's coming. Which is the 10 drops. Now, ideally, I draw one piece of removal. One piece. Or any kind of removal here would be good. But I do want to kill the whatever he has on board. so he doesn't get to attack with it, and then I have a good turn next turn. Well, I'm not gonna attack this 0. This 0 can just whatever. If he wants to attack with that one, I don't mind. But the chopper could tap a blocker or something, so it's not ideal. And now that I have 2 Kusans, like any type of removal just gets me there. I could have kept the Garp. Probably not terrible, but it kind of bad versus back-to-back 10-drop. So that's what I have to play around. But this is just beautiful. I'm gonna KO that one using the leader, whatever. And then I play a blocker that doesn't allow this to die. And I should not attack with this one. Because I want to... it doesn't matter. I guess this one and this one. Whatever, you're going to combo out of this one? Go ahead. He's at 1k, but Buena Fiesta doesn't even kill it. But the leader, that guy... Ooh, he did combo out of that one. Okay. Another 10-drop can lock it, But he didn't. Lol. So then I just get to KO it for free. I guess that's why this Kobe is actually very nasty in this deck. Not gonna lie. Then I just attack for a big number and big number too. Put him to 0. And then keep up like 2 energy only. Don't need to keep up more. Attack 10. Put him to 0. And then, yeah, show me another 10-drop. He needed to not do this on this one. I mean, sure. But now I do this on a 1. And then I KO this one. And same play as before. 10. Big number here. And keep up the impact wave, I guess. I don't have to. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it wasn't looking good for the... I don't think this is a good matchup for Flamingo anyway. Like, if I wouldn't draw my Sakatsuki on curve, GG. They just don't have a chance. Alright, and for our final thoughts on the deck, I think there's people that do like this kind of decks enough to play them. I loved it. I had a great time playing this deck. So I would change some things for myself. I don't know if graded option was needed at all. I think more ways, but I mean it's decent with Kobe, I guess, and with Shanks you get to KO, you get more reach. I did like the Kusan and Sengoku, but at that point you have too much of a cloggy hand sometimes. So maybe something else to deal with the small creatures could be good, because I think you win the late game super well. Like you have a decent chance into the late game very well. But your early game could be improved a little bit, so you can keep up with the opponent's Zoro decks, which you're gonna see eventually. But at least the blockers are good against that, right? With that being said, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoy. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.